Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to a brand new video which is going to be day 1 of Dylmas. Yes, so as I just said, this is day 1 of Dylmas, which if you don't know, Dylmas is just what I basically call my Vlogmas because I can't lie, I still called it Dylmas last year, but I attempted it in a Vlogmas format. And for anyone that doesn't know what Vlogmas is, it's basically where YouTubers vlog daily and post daily through the whole entire month of December up until Christmas. From the beginning, so like from the 1st up until Christmas. And I attempted it last year. I think I got to about episode 9 and yeah, it went out the window. So this year, to kind of stop the failure, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to stop the failure. I thought I would just do, I think it's going to be 5 videos in the run up to Christmas. So we've got this video and then 4 more through the week. And then we'll have a Christmas Day vlog. And then I'm going to film a what I got for Christmas. So it's going to be 7 days of Christmas videos rather than a continuous Vlogmas throughout the month. But I just thought it would still be really nice to bring some Christmassy content and do Christmas videos because I do really enjoy filming them. But as I said, this is day 1 of Dylmas, and rather than being vlogs, which is obviously you can tell this isn't a vlog because I am currently sat in my bedroom, they're going to just be like short little videos, Christmas themed with various different styles of videos. And I'm kicking it off with a last minute gift guide. So the title of this video gives it away, but yes, it's a last minute gift guide for those of you who are a bit like me and leave everything to the last minute. So I'm kind of thinking if I was gonna go shopping, I would want this video to exist so I could have some ideas and inspiration for what to buy people at the drop of a hat, because I always leave everything to the last minute. So for those of you out there who are like me, this video is going to be perfect for you. So if you do want to see what's in this gift guide, then carry on watching and hopefully I'll be able to help you guys find the perfect gift for someone this Christmas. Okay, so to kick things off on the gift guide, I think everything I'm going to show you guys is readily available. You can just nip to the shops and get these. It's kind of not things you're gonna have to wait a long time on. So I appreciate that some of these might be like smaller gifts and not necessarily your main present that you'd buy someone, but actually I think they're all great presents that I would happily receive, and a lot of them I actually have received recently, hence why I thought I'd feature them in this gift guide, because it's actually my birthday the month before Christmas, so this time of year I tend to get a lot of presents. So yeah, I have a lot of inspiration hopefully that's going to help you guys find the perfect gift too. So the first thing that I wanted to include in this gift guide is scents, fragrance, aftershave, perfume. Obviously depending on who you're buying for, it varies. And that can include, obviously, like I said, aftershaves and perfumes, but it can also include things like candles, home scents, not like the shop. But yes, so I also think the best thing about fragrances is that there's such a spectrum, as in you can buy more affordable ones and you can spend a little bit extra and buy more high-end premium scents, but equally either end of the spectrum makes such a great gift, which I think is one of the best things about fragrances. So I have some here to show you guys that I just have in my own collection that I wear all the time, that if someone was to give these to me, I would happily receive them and be really pleased with them as a gift. So I thought I would just include some here. Obviously there are so many places you can get scents, and there are actually so many different ones these days that you can kind of get them anywhere. So these are just some examples, but I'm going to try and leave some links for different items down below. So yeah, if you guys want to check out certain sites or things, just go down below. And obviously this isn't sponsored by anything featured in this video. This is simply just me giving you guys some ideas. So yeah, the first one I wanted to show you guys is this, and my light is shining on it so you won't be able to see it very clearly, but it's the Zara perfume and it's called Extreme Fusion. It comes in this clear bottle. It's quite big in comparison to my hand. It's actually quite a big bottle. So you get a lot for your money. I think this costs around the £15 mark. I think it was $14.99. I actually bought this for myself, but I do think it would make a great gift. A little insider tip for anyone that doesn't know, Zara perfumes and aftershaves are basically dupes of all of the high-end designer ones. And the best part about the Zara ones is that they actually last as long as those expensive ones. So I often find if you buy like a cheaper, more affordable, I hate the word cheaper, but more affordable scent, it generally fades quite quickly. This, I literally will spray it on my clothes. Even, for example, I've sprayed it today and I can still smell it. This will last. Even if I took this off and hung this up in the wardrobe and went back tomorrow or in 2 days' time, I will still be able to smell this. And I think that's one of the best parts about the Zara scents. So even though it's a more affordable scent that you're gifting someone, it still has the quality of an expensive scent. So yeah, that's just a really affordable gift idea. But if there is someone a little bit more special that you wanted to gift, there's obviously a lot of more premium brands out there and high-end scents. So I've just got one here that I got gifted for my birthday recently, and it is the Armani. Do you know what? I actually don't even know what it is, but it's the Emporio Armani. It's just in this little clear bottle. I think this is a 50ml bottle. But I also have other scents, like I have Invictus, I have Strong With You, which is also by Armani. I have Paco Rabanne Phantom, which is one of the new ones that's just come out. So yeah, there's loads of things out there on the market, and I think scents just make a really great gift. And actually, if you buy someone a scent that they really like, I think when they smell that, they'll almost think of you because you bought that for them. So in terms of like a thoughtful gift, it actually has a lot of thought behind it because there's an association then with that smell. And equally, when you smell that scent, you'll remember that you bought that scent for that person. So yeah, I don't know if I'm really going far drawn out there and you guys even get what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I just think scents are a really great gift to give at this time of year. Okay, so moving on a little bit from like aftershaves, perfumes, I obviously mentioned you could gift candles or incense, or I don't know why I said that so weird, incense, or like I've got a candle burning here, I've got another one on display. Even if people don't necessarily burn them, they make great home decor items, which brings me on to gift idea number 2. Especially if you know someone who's moved into a new place, I think gifting home decor is something that you can never really go wrong with. As long as you know the general vibe of someone's home or the general style of even their clothes, you can kind of get a feel for what their home would be like or the kind of things that they would like. And again, the best thing about home decor is that there's such a spectrum of whether you can get a more of affordable item or you can just shop at the brands which are a little bit more expensive. Things like Zara Home, H&M Home have such a premium feel. And yes, they're on the pricier side, but they're not necessarily as pricey as getting something from, I can't even think of a brand off the top of my head, but something a lot more expensive. And I think, again, there's such a spectrum of things you can get. So for example, some things that I'm just going to list off are plants. I think plants, real or fake, make such a great gift because actually, I don't know if people do necessarily go out and buy plants. Like I have a lot of plants now because I know I wanted them for my new apartment and even this room that I'm in now. But a few years ago, would I have gone out and bought those plants? Probably not. So I think buying someone a plant actually makes a really good gift because it's something that they wouldn't necessarily spend their own money on, in my opinion anyway. So just as an example, I wouldn't gift this one, I can't lie. Personally, I just wouldn't because it looks fake. But I have this plant here that I recently picked up from IKEA. It's called the Fejka. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's just like a hanging plant that comes in like a little black pot like this. So again, I bought this because the aesthetic of my room has a lot of black accents, as you can see. So yeah, the black pot went really well. And then the green just adds a bit of greenery, and then you can hang it there like that and it will just drape down. So again, things like that make a really good gift. Obviously, I'm not saying go to IKEA and spend, I think it was like £5 on a plant. I'm guessing you want to spend a little bit more than that, but equally, in a weird way, if you're doing like a Secret Santa, a £5 plant like that, you've got such a nice gift for actually only £5. So maybe IKEA is the place to go. But yeah, again, scents, candles, you've got things like Zara Home who do their own candles, their own fragrances, but then you've also got the higher end of the spectrum like Jo Malone's where they have a lot more premium prices and nicer products. So depending on how much you want to spend on someone, those could be great ideas. Some other home decor bits that I think as well are really great to gift are prints, because again, I think people don't necessarily buy prints for themselves. I've just got a Decennial one here from a previous collaboration, but again, I don't know if people would necessarily go out and buy those, so they could be a really nice gift for someone, especially if you gift like a bigger one. You can kind of see one here on my wall. They can cost a lot of money, so actually people might not necessarily go out and buy those, so they could make a great little gift for someone. And the final thing that I think would make a great gift is a coffee table book. They've really become a trend in recent years, but I actually think a lot of people like them now. So, and you can get such a range. I know there's some on Amazon, like you can get the little coffee table books, like the designer ones for Dior, Louis Vuitton, I think there's Chanel on there as well, and they're like £9 each. So a little bit more affordable, or you can get the bigger ones, which I know are sold in like Waterstones and places like that, and they can cost up to anywhere up to like 80 quid. And I even know Selfridges sell some books that aren't necessarily like the branded ones, but you know the ones that say like Ibiza on them and things like that. I think it says Ibiza, I may have just completely made that up, but it has like places on them and they're quite colourful. Those books would also make a great gift for someone. So yeah, gift idea number 2, if you're looking for something to get someone, why not check out home decor? Okay, so gift idea number 3. I'm going to try and keep this quite short and just give you like main ideas that actually have a lot of spectrum in them. For example, fragrances, there's a whole spectrum of things you can buy. Same with the home decor, there's a range of things you can buy within that at a range of different price points. So the next thing I wanted to come onto was something that's something someone can wear and get a lot of use out of, because I know sometimes people like to gift things that are a little bit more practical and people can use all the time. So actually, I've got the next 2 things are kind of along those lines. But the first one is actually a super simple gift, which again can be on a more affordable end of the spectrum or a more expensive end of the spectrum, depending on what you choose to go for. But my next gift idea is trainers. I can't lie, trainers is the key to my heart. I love trainers. I have so many pairs of trainers. I also think you can never have too many, especially in recent sort of years, if you want to say. I think like matching your trainers to your outfits has become such a trend, if you want to call it that, but I think people did it anyway. I just think it's more prominent now, especially with the rise of Jordans, because they obviously have that colour element on different pairs. So I have just got here a pair of my brown Jordans, which I just have them to hand, so I just put them in for this video. But obviously you can get so many different colours, and I just think they make a really great gift. Obviously they can be on the pricier side, so actually these can cost anywhere up to £200, £300, depending on what you choose to buy. But equally, you can just buy any other Nike, Adidas trainers, or you can buy Converse, Vans, whatever you know that person's going to like. It will be a great gift, but also very practical, because they're going to get a lot of wear and a lot of use out of them. So it's not necessarily just a gift. For example, if you gave a coffee table book, yes, you've spent money on it, but equally it just then sits on a coffee table. So someone might not want that. Someone might want something that is a little bit more practical. So I personally think that trainers make a great gift. I also think the best thing about trainers is that you can go a lot higher up the spectrum. So if there is someone who you want to gift that little bit of a nicer present to, a little bit more of a premium present, and you want to spend a little bit more money, there are obviously so many designer end trainers that are a little bit pricier, but again, still make a really great gift. And obviously a lot of those come with like a dust bag, and I always feel like something that comes in a dust bag, does anyone else feel like this, that if anything comes with a dust bag, it just automatically feels nicer and more premium, and you want to take care of it more? For example, I recently bought my Axel Arigato trainers, which came in like a yellow dust bag, and every time I wear those trainers, they go back into the dust bag and they come out of the dust bag when I wear them, and then they'll go back in again. Like, I feel like you automatically want to take care of something a little bit more. So again, that makes it a little bit more of a nicer gift, because people then have the care to look after those items and will only wear them on certain occasions. And yeah, so my gift idea number 3 is to gift someone trainers this Christmas. Okay, so I feel like I'm talking really fast, but I kind of don't want to make this video too long, but I want to give you all of my thoughts and inspirations for gifting someone this Christmas. So gift idea number 4 is kind of in the tech and like practical realm of gifts, basically. So the first thing I wanted to include was Instax cameras. So I recently got this for my birthday because I actually asked for it, but I just think these make great gifts because it's a camera essentially, and people use cameras all the time these days. The only difference is that this prints as a Polaroid, and I also think the best part about giving someone a Polaroid is then you know that they're always going to need Polaroid film. So actually, birthdays, smaller times when you want to gift someone something, you just buy them a few packs of film, and it's the gift that keeps on giving in your eyes because you can keep buying them film. Obviously you'll probably buy it with something else, but at least it ticks another box for you. But yeah, I really like my Instax camera. I use it a lot. Obviously you do get the printouts as well, so you can then save those, you can put them into scrapbooks, you can do whatever with them really, but you've just got a nice like keepsake memory. And I think, yeah, an Instax camera makes a really good gift. And actually they're not the most expensive item. I mean, they're obviously in the like 80, 90 pounds of the, whatever you want to call it. I keep saying the spectrum, but like the scale, they're around that price point. But yeah, I don't think they're the most expensive gift, but equally a really thoughtful gift. So yeah, an Instax camera. This is the Instax Mini 40. I just chose this one because I like the shape of it. I like that it's black and silver. It goes again with the aesthetic of my room. So if I put it there, it just goes with everything. And then sticking with like practical tech items, the next thing I'm going to show you is a little bit rogue, and I think some of you might be like, what the hell is that? But let me tell you, it's not something that I ever thought I needed or wanted until I got it. So recently, as I said, it was my birthday like a month ago, and for my birthday, my little sister bought me this item that I'm about to show you, and I can't lie, when I first saw it, I thought, okay, bit of a rogue thing. I promise you, I don't use anything else, and I use this every single day, and I can't imagine my life without it now, basically. So it is this, and I know right now it looks a little bit random, but basically for anyone who doesn't know what it is sort of a charging dock, but for all of your Apple items. So essentially, these two spots are for you to charge sort of wireless phones, AirPods, and then this spot here is for your Apple Watch. I currently don't have an Apple Watch, so I don't use that spot, but again, you can charge that on there. And then here, this little back bit is for your iPad, so it just has the Apple port that you would normally have for your phone or your iPad, and then it can stand up on the back. And the best part about it is everything can charge at once. So I currently have my personal phone, my work phone, and my iPad, and I can charge all three at one time, and I don't have to worry about having 5 different plug sockets free, because this whole dock just plugs into one socket and then everything else charges on here. So if you're looking to give someone something practical, I promise you this is that practical gift, because now I have this, I can't imagine not having it, and I use it all the time. So I will try and find the link for this. As I said, my sister bought this for me, I didn't buy it myself. So I will try and find a link, or I'll ask her for a link and then link it down below. But honestly, it's a really, really practical gift. Okay, so the final item that I'm going to feature in this gift guide, I don't actually have one with me because it's not something that I just carry around or have, but the final thing that I wanted to just suggest, which I think is kind of an obvious gift, but sometimes people do forget it, is buying gift vouchers. I think gift vouchers used to be that thing when you're a kid, especially for me, that when someone bought you one, you'd be a bit like, oh, I don't want a gift voucher, like I just want money. But as I've got older, I appreciate a gift voucher a little bit more, and I think someone thinks about the voucher that they buy you and think about you and where you like to shop, it can actually be really helpful. And I think the best thing about vouchers these days is that they don't even necessarily have to be physical. So if there's someone you want to gift and you can't get to them, or say it's a friend who you've not seen for ages, you're not going to see them before Christmas, or because of COVID, you're not traveling, you can send them digitally. So you can still gift someone that gift without having to even leave your house, and they can get it directly to their inbox, and they don't even have to move either. And even spending it, they don't have to move because you can do it all online. So I think gift cards are like a hidden treasure gift, because actually they're so readily available and you can get them to someone so quickly. And actually, if you think about the person you're shopping for and the gift card that you buy for them, they will love it. For example, I think a great place to buy vouchers for is Selfridges, because everyone likes a little designer item, right? But a lot of people probably aren't going to go and spend that money on that designer item. However, say you buy them a gift voucher for £50 for Selfridges, and someone else buys them a gift voucher for £20 from Selfridges, they've then got £70 worth of vouchers that they can then put towards buying that thing. And the best thing about the voucher is that because it's tailored for that place and you can only spend it there, they're more likely to go and buy that item. Because I think sometimes when you give money, I think as a child you always think, oh, I just want the money. But actually you will then probably just spend that money on going to Mackey's or going to the cinema or doing something non-productive. And then actually you won't remember that money that someone gave you because you've not bought anything useful with it. But then if you have a gift voucher, you will then spend that money in that shop on something that you want. And every time you have that item, you will remember that is what you got with that voucher, basically. So an example is this ring here on my ring finger. It is from Serge Denimes, so I can just show you there. And basically from my previous job at Primark, they gifted me a gift voucher and I put that towards buying this ring. And so now every time I see that ring, or when I see it in the future, I will know that that ring came from the voucher that work got me. So it has that association. So actually it made a really good gift because I'll always remember that they got that voucher for me and that's what I spent it on. I hope that makes sense. I feel like that was a lot of talking and a lot of words, but yeah, I just think gift vouchers are a really great gift to give someone at this time of year. Okay, so that brings me to the end of Dylmas Day 1 and my last minute gift guide ideas. I hope this was helpful for any of you who have left it to the last minute and are still scrambling for something to buy for that special someone. Like I said, there's such a price range of things you can buy for someone, and there's also such a range of things depending on whether someone likes a practical item or just appreciates a certain brand, or like I said, gift vouchers. If you can't get to a certain someone, they make such a great gift at this time of year. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I hope you did get some ideas. If you did like the video, then please do give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos from me and the rest of Dylmas to come this week, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. But all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.